What's up, guys? Welcome back to the final hour here of week 13 of RollPlay Solum. Neal, what's going on?
What's going on is you guys are in the ruins. You have gone and broken these poor quality blades, set them against a rock in the ground, and you like stomp on them or something until the blades bend or snap. Yeah. The two thieves have ran off into the ruins of Old Town and disappeared.
Okay, so I guess we just make our way to the dock like we originally planned.
Yeah, we just go to the port.
Yeah. All right, you guys go back through the town. The guards there be like, "Wow, so you guys take care of those brigands. Well done. Fuckers deserved it."
They were foolish to attack Templars.
Wait, you're saying this to a Verossi guard?
Yeah.
I look at Tariq and I'm just like...
Oh, I didn't realize he was a Verossi guard. I'm sorry. I thought it was just a rant, whatever.
I'm just staring at Tariq and I'm just like, oh my god, they're talking now.
So you guys proceed down to the docks. You meet up with one of the Templar that had been sent there ahead of time, who has a small bag that he hands to Dana. It contains golds. Let's give her golds. And he says, this ship here will take you down to Nail. It'll be a long voyage, but it should get you there safely.
All right.
Do you have any other questions?
Nope.
There any priests on board this boat?
No, he says in a low tone. Why would there be priests on this boat?
I don't know. That's why I was just asking. We've already got... Well, anyways, I jump on the boat.
Okay. Sweet. You hop on the boat, and you guys take off. Cool. So,
can I? So Raekwon, what kind of city is it again? It's a pretty big one, right?
Yeah.
Would it be of trouble if we don't roleplay, but I sold my ruby sword?
You want to sell your ruby sword?
Yeah, we checked it for magic. It doesn't have magic, and
Right.
I have a magic sword now. So
Right. Okay. You can sell the ruby sword.
and I have a mercantile
You
proficiency.
do
I give him appraisal on a ruby as well to tell him how much it's worth.
quite a bit. I'm trying to look up the price of a normal longsword to get an idea of the base. Sword, long sword. Normally goes for 15 gold. You have the idea, like, with the gems in this and the color of the blade and everything. This is quite an elaborate and ornamental blade. Most people probably wouldn't be able to afford the price. You would guess that the price for the sword is somewhere in the like 500 or 600 gold range. You could sell it in Raekwon on short notice, but probably not for more than 60 or 70. But if you sold it to someone who was a collector or a nice purveyor of fine wares or wealthy man, you could get hundreds of gold for it.
All right. Well, if the best deal I only found is 60 or 70, then I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Yeah. Because most people can't afford that shit.
Right.
Sure. All right. We're on a boat, Neal.
All right. You guys are on a boat.
What's the name of the city that we're traveling to again?
Nail. Nail.
Is that on our map?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. If you zoom out, there's that long road that leads up to the fjord.
Gotcha. Oh, we're going all the way back down. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are
This is
going
a long
way
fucking
down.
trip.
It's a long trip. This trip will take you guys 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll take you almost. It'll take you like 20 or 30 days to get there. So you're gonna be on the ship for a long time.
Okay.
I think
Yes?
it's about day 2, Neil, that I once again saddle up next to Dana.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go ahead.
This boat ride has been quite beautiful, has it not?
It has been.
Good.
Quite enjoyed it myself.
I thought you would. Have a good day. That's all, Neil, for now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
My thoughts on the role play for this ship travel is that Dana and I would mostly be secluded from the rest of the party, and we'd kind of not be socializing with them a whole lot, just kind of keeping to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from, of course, when Victorian comes over and does his thing.
Right. Okay, so you and Dana kind of hang out together. You would know her better than the others. You know her to be actually an extraordinarily nice and kind of a sweet person. But she's kind of been hardened by the times of war. You guys already know that she has a son who's been lost. She's got a lover who she's been separated from and unable to find. Her parents died early on, and she has a couple of siblings, but they've been lost in the war as well, separated.
Day 4, Neil. I once again make my soup. What kind of stuff do we have on board?
There's food on board. You don't get to make soup. They've got a cook.
What? Of course I do. I'm trying to impress her again. And I have pots and pans.
All right, make a soup.
I
Give
make
me
a
your soup
fish
original.
soup. All right.
Oh, you're going to.
Oh, shit. All right, I
It's
tested it
pretty
out.
bad.
It's not very good. I dump it in the ocean. Never mind.
I'm gonna go up to Sumi and ask for the books. Hey man, would you mind lending me those books? I want to take a look at them.
Sure, no problem. If there's
And
anything left of Largo within those books, let me know.
And the picture, the girl.
Yep, it's inside the books. I put it in there.
Okay, cool. Thanks. So, I'm gonna go up to the Templars with it.
Okay. And what do you do?
Hey guys, do you happen to know how to read by any chance?
I can read.
I can read.
You guys want to take a look at this? It's stuff that I've never been able to decipher, and I figured maybe you guys would.
I take one of the books out of her hand. His hand.
Okay. It is in a strange language you do not recognize.
Where did you get this?
Actually, it was on my friend who died. Rest his soul. What do people say in English for that?
Rip in peace, we say.
Yeah.
usually.
They say rest
No,
in peace.
Rest in
Rest in
peace.
peace. Yeah, that's what I say. Rest in peace.
The idiots say rip in pieces or R.I.P. in pieces.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
So like, so yeah, it was on him. So I don't really know where he got them, but I want to know what they say.
So I look at it. Do I notice anything about it? Like, it's just, you know, do I know if it's like a holy text? Would I know anything about the book at all?
You recognize some of the symbology in the book to be that of Malchus, the god of evil.
Not Verasi, though, huh?
No.
Um,
Vrossi's actually like not the head evil god, but the secondary evil god. Malchus is like the big bad evil god. Vrossi's like, you know, I don't want to say his sidekick, but she's not top dog in the
Like
evil
Batman
order.
to his Robin?
Not quite. How would
Like Red Arrow to the Green Arrow?
I don't know that. I would say Vrossi's kind of like the Aquaman.
Like Timon to his Pumbaa?
Nice.
Sure. Yes,
Okay.
Timon to the Pumbaa.
Okay.
Or Pumbaa to
Yes.
Timon, whichever one you think is the leader.
Okay.
I say, your friend, the halfling, may Velmontarius rest his soul. Was he a religious person?
No, he wasn't. That's why I'm curious. He couldn't even read.
It's likely a text that he pilfered and had no idea what it was.
Yeah, most likely. I still like to know what's on there. There's also 2 more books if you want to take a look at them.
Yeah, sure, Neil. I'll look through the rest of the books. Is it more of the same?
Yeah. More. No. So there's 3
There's
books.
a wrapped book.
Yeah. The book that's wrapped up. Well, I guess it was unwrapped at some point, right?
Mm-hmm. The present
Yeah.
book, though, yeah.
Well, I would look at it too, actually. That one.
That one is completely indecipherable. You guys have no idea what it is. And the other one that you haven't looked at yet. Give me a religion check.
Is this me or Jackery?
You. Well, you're the one looking through it.
Okay. D20 plus. Is it just a D20 and then I've got to get.
Plus whatever your religion skill is.
11. Plus
Yeah,
11.
so D20 plus 11.
25.
Okay, you don't notice anything about this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just in a language you don't understand.
What about the girl? What's her name?
Dana. Dana peruses through them. She doesn't pick up anything other than the Malchus symbology in the first book.
Okay. And the picture? I show it to them. Does that mean anything to you guys?
Looks like a woman, says Dana. That's about it.
So you do know what that is.
I take back the books and I go give them back to Smee. Well, thanks, guys.
Okay, she hands me the book, or he hands me the books and walks away, and I've just got them there in my hands, and I'm looking around, and I just place them on a bench and walk away. And then Neil, I spend the 30 days using this cloak and walking around silently and stealthily, and getting close to people that are having a conversation, and then farting, and then walking away.
Do you have. What's your fart silently check?
Probably a 95.
95 and fart silently.
I'm gonna spend. Oh, go. I'm gonna spend those days teaching Carla how to bandage, playing the flute, and yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Captain
detect
doesn't
magic.
take kindly to your flute playing. JP, if you want to look up your cloak, it's page 219 of the DMG.
Okay.
Actually, you have the other version of the DMG, don't you? Yeah, it's near the back, under magical items and stuff. It's Cloak of Elvenkind.
Gotcha.
I'm
You
gonna
know
detect.
everything about it.
I'm gonna detect magic a little bit throughout the ship during these days.
One of the books emanates magic.
Oh shit! Nice. And there's no
it's
magic
all
on.
the equipment that you guys are carrying that was magical that you got from the dude.
Yeah, and there's no special magic item on the Dana or Tarek.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm even more interested in the book, but I don't have any spells to know what it does, right?
No.
No, just detect magic. Do I have read magic? I don't even have that. Nope. Damn it. Okay.
I do
Okay.
nothing of note, just alternating offers of massage, a soup or two once a week, and then a lot of positivity.
Okay.
A lot of positivity.
All right. So the new characters pretty much keep to themselves during this trip for 20 days or so.
Neil, I have a question. So,
Yes.
since I'm spending a lot of time with Dana, can I gauge her interest on like Victorian's been the only one really approaching us Templar on a consistent basis? Can I gauge? Let's just say we have a conversation about Victorian constantly coming over.
Okay. I'm going to
constantly.
PM you the message.
Okay,
Just the right amount.
not the right amount coming over.
Also,
It appears he's making it more of an effort than the rest. I'll
Right.
say that.
I think she likes Jackery better.
Neil, I study Jackery's movement throughout the boat, and I use the cloak on one of the corners that he'll turn, and I'm sitting there with the cloak over me. And if this actually happens, I make like a psst when he passes by.
Okay.
Sup?
You don't know that it's me though, right? You just know that it's a. This would be 90%.
Should I roll a D100
No, I
or
roll it.
something?
So you look about and you just see like a small barrel and a pile of ropes nearby. Give me a perception check, Jockrey.
Please roll bad.
It's okay. That's it. 17.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? Must be the wind.
Yeah.
As he starts to walk off, I'm like, psst.
I keep walking.
Damn. Okay, I do it the next day then. And when they pass by, I'm in the same exact place, and I'm just like, hey.
I think I'm hearing voices. I think I'm going insane. Should I do another perception check?
Nope.
Okay, so you're still there. You haven't walked away yet.
No.
I just
turn
whisper,
around.
or I under my breath and change it so that you can't recognize it's my voice. I say, "You got any of that weed?"
Well, I approach the barrels because I guess I know it's coming from
Don't
there.
come any closer.
Why not?
It's secret.
Uh,
Leave it on the barrel.
I put a little bit of weed on the barrel.
Now get out of here.
I walk away and I'm like, actually, it seems like a good time to get, I don't know what's the word, smoke it up or whatever.
Of course you don't know what the word is.
Neal,
I don't know when.
I wait a good 10 minutes till they leave, and then I bring the marijuanas into my
It's
into
not
my
marijuana, it's just pipe weed, man.
and I find a pipe. I steal a pipe on the boat from someone and smoke.
Okay. The sea captain has a pipe. He's got a couple crew guys with him, but they don't have anything. And I think Jockrey, your pipe is missing, right? It's been stolen.
What? Really?
Didn't the guy take the pipe in the
I think
prison?
the captain stole it.
No.
Or sorry, the prison stole it.
No.
I'm pretty sure you had the pipe taken away when you got arrested.
I'm pretty sure I got another pipe since because I have
don't
it on my
remember you-
character sheet. And I did remove the amount of weed that he threw in the water.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember.
I remember buying pipe weed from a dealer guy, and then I smoked with him.
Did you buy a new bong or what?
I don't remember you buying a new pipe. Does anyone else remember her buying a new pipe?
I don't particularly, but that doesn't mean
I'm
much.
fairly certain, yes. I remember
I
buying...
just remember it got
pipe-
stolen. I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah, I bought another. Everyone
Okay.
says that.
All right.
So I'm gonna smoke pipe weed.
Fine. You're smoking your tobacco.
Yep.
Bad for your health. Take
Yep.
5 years off your max life.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Eventually, you guys arrive in Nail. Apparently, there's nothing else interesting going on this ship ride.
Nope.
Nail is a small but very busy town. It is a major trade port of trade, but it's still surprisingly small. Perhaps it's so small because it's so isolated from everything else. But there are many inns here. It seems like the two businesses are dock laborers and innkeepers / waiters, waitresses, that sort of thing.
Friends, I could
A
use
lot
a
of people
day
pass through this town.
to perhaps sell some of my wares and pursue equipment. Is it fine if we stay in port for one day? Or here?
A rest would be acceptable. If we are to rest, I can't speak for Dana, but I myself do not have much gold. If you were to
I
sell
have-
your wares, I let Dana interrupt.
The Arbiter told me
Oh.
to spend this money on us. She brings out a small bag of gold.
Okay, I just don't finish my sentence then.
Very good. Let us meet back at the inn, the Rusty Butt Bucket, tomorrow.
Fair enough.
Okay.
A friendly
Okay.
cadaver.
All right. There are many inns. There are multi-stories. This entire town is quite brightly colored. There's long, tall spires, wrapped in or painted different colors. There's fancy colored flags flying everywhere, and people are bustling about. It's a very popular place, seemingly.
Okay.
The inn that you guys end up at is called the Smoking Dragon. And it is a 3-story inn. The bottom story is entirely like a large common room where people are eating and drinking and talking and making merry.
I will begin looking for tradespeople to get off to sell the ruby sword.
Okay.
Asking around if they know of any collectors, if there's any fancy stores.
It looks like this is mostly just a trade port. There's not many wares being actually like bought and sold here. It's most like things are being offloaded here that are sent inland for trade elsewhere. So this is kind of just like a transfer point.
So there's no wealthy business people overlooking said operations that own this.
I mean, there definitely are, but most of them don't seem that interested in dealing with like one person on one item. They're dealing with like shiploads of equipment. But give me
a few that are then.
Check. Yeah, give me a mercantile check to see if you can persuade one to give a look at your sword.
All right. It's of a 10. So D20. It's well under 10.
Mm-hmm.
Your check is 10?
Yes.
All right, so it should have been D20 plus 10, which would have given you a 12. You find nobody interested in discussing it with you.
You want it above that then, don't you?
Well, no, you want to when you roll proficiency checks.
That's
add
right.
the skill to it. Yeah.
Then I guess the next thing I do is I ask around if people have any fancy items, any magical items, or full plate mail that they want to sell.
You ask for magical items?
Yeah, I ask for special items. You have anything special?
God damn it, Ryan.
A guy who's like, "Oh yeah, I got something special for you," and kind of like nods back towards an alleyway.
I come with him.
Okay. He kind of looks around and reaches into his fanny pack, because fanny packs are fashionable this time of year.
Totally.
And pulls out a small glass vial about yay long, about yay big around.
What do you got, friend?
Got some of this, if you're interested. This here is wyvern poison. Very potent, very dangerous.
Ah, wyvern poison. Very good. What would you like for it?
50 gold.
Done.
Excellent.
Now, I have your word this is exactly what it is, right?
I'm an honest merchant.
I believe you. Just so you know, though.
He
I'm an
says from the
honest
bottom
killer.
of the.
So from
Excuse
one
me?
man to the... Oh, I believe you. I'm just... All things fair, I'm an honest killer, so just so we're understanding.
Absolutely.
Very good. So I'll give him the 50 gold and then take that file.
Ryan, why didn't you remind me that Largo's body had a fucking disguise on it?
I thought Jeff took it. I don't know.
I would have taken that. Anyways.
I'm gonna go buy some arrows because I'm missing arrows.
Okay.
Trying to steal it again.
It is, what, 3 silver for 12 arrows?
I'm gonna take 12.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna remove 3 silver. Okay.
Neil, there's no place, like, is there a place where I could get a disguise in here?
Do you have a disguise proficiency?
I have a proficiency point that I'll take next episode.
I mean, a disguise is literally just like another set of clothing and maybe some makeup. So you can find some makeup and you can find some other clothing. Like, you know,
Okay.
there's nothing to it.
Okay. I'll do that next episode. I've been like hanging on to this point because I don't know what to use it in, but I'll use it in disguise.
All right.
Do I have another proficiency?
Level 6. Yeah, that's what I was missing with you. You absolutely get a... I thought there was something missing when we leveled you up. I was like, what is something? I couldn't put my finger on it. You get
God.
Priest. You get an extra non-weapon proficiency.
Okay.
Oh, non-weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys all meet up in Nail at the Smoking Dragon later that evening.
Bye, Abby.
You're all sitting about. Anything you guys want to do with the Smoking Dragon?
If I can, I want to. Well, unless there's conversation, I want to try to sneak into Tarek and Dana's room and use my cloak in a corner.
I mean, they have separate rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stay in Dana's room then, or sneak into Dana's room and just sit there invisible in the corner. I figured they would have a conversation, but now it just sounds super creepy. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're there.
I'm not gonna back out, Neil. We're going.
All right, you sneak into her room when she's still down in the common room.
I just throw the cloak over me and sit there.
Okay, she comes back up, and you hear the clanking of armor as she gets undressed. And you hear her crawl into bed.
Okay, there's no other weird activities going on.
Can she hear him fapping, or is that?
She just stares in the bush for like 5 seconds, and when I see her look over, I just stop. In the middle
Oh God.
I don't do that at all, Neil.
There's before she goes to bed, she like kneels down and gives a few prayers. But it's kind of like a come into the room, take off the armor, relax for a little bit. Kick back for a little bit, say your prayers, go to bed.
Okay.
Although you do observe her in a state of undress that she would probably not like to be viewed in.
I close my eyes when that happens, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even into the humans anyways. I'm a gnome, so that actually is a sickening sight to me.
All right.
I still go giddy though in the corner for like half a second. Then stop, like Quagmire.
All right. Do you leave the room or do you stay in there all night?
When she's like snoring loud as shit and I know she's actually asleep, then I leave.
Okay, well she doesn't snore loud as shit at any point in time, but you wait until you're pretty sure she's asleep.
Okay.
And
yeah.
you leave the room.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no problem. You sneak out of the room, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And then I go and unless someone else can do something, if they're gonna do anything.
I'm probably gonna look at the library if there's one.
There is not a library in this town.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, cool. Next morning, you guys all wake up. You all get dressed, and you head out.
Maybe we look into stables, right? If there's any horses there that we want to
There are horses for sale here, yes.
I asked the party, are you guys interested in getting horses? That would make our trip much quicker.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know if I have enough gold for horses for all of us, Dana says.
No, not for all of us. Just as long as you can provide for you and Tariq, we should be fine.
Well, the Arbiter did give me a lot of gold for our journey, so...
Okay. So if you can cover the two of you, Jockery and I will get our own horses, and can you provide for Carla as well? She'll need one as well.
Yes, I can do that.
Great.
Victoria, can I ride with
salesman. You want to ride with me?
Yeah.
Sure.
You won't even notice me on the back. It'll be great.
That's fine, friend. Totally fine.
You know, Smee, I've been thinking about it, and maybe you should give the necklace to poor Carla or the baby.
Give the who?
The necklace.
This sounds like a conversation we should have after we purchase the horses.
We go and purchase the horse.
Horses are 75 gold each.
Even with my mercantile check, where I can wager it down?
Give me a mercantile check.
I'll do it. This time I'm going to pass, I promise. D20 plus 10, 110, so just take away like 100 of that.
21 is a pass. Yes, you bargain the guy down to just 70 gold for your horse.
Wow. Whoa. The
That's
savings. Okay, now let me roll for the horse because I like him lean and dieable. So, what do I roll for it?
What do you mean?
Well, you had us roll for HP last time in AC.
Oh, yeah. 3d8 HP per horse.
3d8. This one has 10 health. God dang it, that's the exact same.
Yeah, the 16 health horse again.
Whoa, Dana's horse rolled an 8 and 2 7s on her HP.
Holy shit.
Dana, your horse is beautiful and sturdy.
It's 22 HP, man.
Look, there's a
just
reason
do it-
you're able to talk your horse down, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
Anyways,
so I got 16 HP horse. Okay.
I literally have the same exact horse as I had last time.
I have 15.
22 for hers.
Oh yeah, and then 70 gold off. Okay.
All right, these are riding horses. They do not do well in combat, but they move quickly and efficiently, blah, 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 blah. So you all bought horses. Tariq, you have one. Dana's got one.
Yep.
You've got one.
I'm riding
Cool.
with Victorian. And when I ride
and
with Victorian,
Carla-
Carla's got one her own?
Yeah, Carla's got a horse too.
Okay. When I ride with Victorian, I always ride with the cloak over me so no one knows that there's another person on the horse.
I don't know if it would work that way, but it might.
I don't think it actually... They'll see a slight shimmer with the
What
cloak.
are you gonna do, Neil? Check it?
Yeah.
It says in constant movement or something like that, there's a slight shimmer. Is what
Yeah,
I
it's like
read.
the
That's
Predator.
the wrong book.
However, the wearer is easily seen if violently or hastily moving, regardless of surroundings.
I'm not
Correct.
moving, though. The horse is moving.
You're still moving.
I'm not moving, though, but the horse is moving.
You're still moving.
I can
There's
say
still a
that.
massive distortion, and like you can't blend in as the background's like.
I'll do my best. I'll just leave it there.
It's like putting an octopus on a TV screen. He's going to be freaking out and won't be able to properly.
Do they
change.
really do that?
No, they won't do it.
Well, then it's not like that at all, because it doesn't...
No, it's exactly like that because you don't get to change with the background.
Gentlemen. All right, Joffrey, what did you want to ask?
Jock,
You
are
don't
you
remember.
asking anything?
Ask?
I don't think Jockry wants to ask anything.
No.
I think we're
Yeah.
just good.
No, you remember I said that could be a conversation after you buy the horse.
Oh, the necklace.
Oh, I thought we had moved on from this. I just give Jockry a look that says...
I mean, as far as I know right now, it's just making things more comfortable, so I don't see why you'd get it more than Carla or the baby. They're the ones that deserve
I
it.
imagine in cases of perhaps extreme heat or cold, it will save his life. And if Smee and the rest of us are to fall, then Carla and the baby is for naught. So probably best that the warriors carry the better gear, right? Otherwise, we'd have that baby wrapped up in armor.
My take on it is I'm sure you have multiple spells that could help them at all times, yet you do not help them at all times. And if there is a time for when they do require my help, then I shall give it to them. But for now, it's a cool 60 in here, Jockry, and I'm glad you're jealous.
I don't even understand why you'd be the one with the necklace, to be honest.
He picked it.
You got the cloak. You
I-
got the cloak.
I picked it. It's not my problem that you didn't pick it.
You rushed to pick it.
All right, so by the end of this conversation, Neil, we should be at...
Yeah, this happens on the trail.
I say, Jacques, from what I've gathered in this short month that we've been together, you don't strike me as a materialistic man.
No,
These
no.
comments surprised me.
No, I understand where you're coming from. But this is not about money. This is about comfort for one person, and I feel like Carla and the baby are more deserving.
Interrupt with some bandits at any time, Neil.
Yeah.
We're just on that
Yeah,
path.
I just, in the middle of this conversation, I just pull my cloak over myself. Disappear.
And everyone could just see him pull his cloak over himself.
So, you guys are riding along the road. There are many merchants traveling this path, so you feel kind of fairly safe. At some
Neil,
point, you do notice
Each merchant, I
two-
asked him about the sword.
They're merchants like traveling somewhere. You know, it's like you don't walk up to a guy who's like when you're in traffic driving with someone else, like look at you and like, hey, do you want to buy a sword? Like, you know, they're already on their way.
I'm not going to argue with you, but I think they're two very different situations than traffic. Is there literally
Okay,
a
they're
sea of merchants on this road?
They're wildly different situations. I'm just trying to, half-ass my way out of that.
So I can't do it. That's fine. We keep
Yeah.
going.
Cool. But you do notice two guards that seem to be coming from Nail, dressed in, the black of Rossi with the white V on it, just riding headlong, super fast past you guys, as if they've got like the flames of the whips of their masters behind them.
I shrug and look at everyone and say, should we speed up?
They're following us? Is that what you
No,
said?
they passed
they go
us.
way past you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We just keep going. I guess.
Vámonos! You ride faster.
Cool. You guys ride faster. Let's take a look at the map. Where's our map here? Here we go. Okay. Oh, wow, things are going very well for you guys. Well, shit. You guys get all the way to Bestl with no problems what way or the other. Yeah, it's a fucking easy section of traveling. You cover plenty of space. It takes you, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 days, 6 days to get to Bestl, and you get there no problem.
When
when
at
you
each
arrive-
camp, I offer to make squirrel soup. Can I make it one time? I'll make it one time.
Sure. Make some squirrel soup.
Is
23.
Neil, what cries do I hear from the squirrel as he kills it? Because I could understand them. But what is that? What are they saying to me?
Oh my god, it hurts so much! Why is he cutting off my leg? Oh, it's bleeding my
Oh, come on.
What's gonna happen?
I just cut his head off. I don't cut him limb by limb, for God's sakes.
I walk over and be like, please just end their life quickly next time.
I do. What is this?
Oh, but so Joffrey can have dreads, but he can't dictate the cut squirrels?
Well, I'm just saying, what kind of squirrel soup are you thinking I'm making over here? I'm like, first I cut the tail off, then a little bit of the leg, then a little bit more of the leg, then a little bit, and the whole time it's just like,
Hey, if you don't use the whole...
come on. That's, anyways.
Yeah.
What he heard is, no, fuck you, no, no.
All right, so you guys arrive in Bestl. In Bestl, there are armored guards standing outside of the gates of the town.
Rossi
And
guards.
as you approach, yeah, they're Rossi guards. And as you approach, they look at you up and down and say, "You don't look like merchants. What's your business here?"
We are travelers, good friend, and of course, as you know, these roads are treacherous with people that oppose those that love Rossi forever made her body rest on top of earth, and we have to be well armed, as you can tell.
Where are you headed? What's your business?
We are headed to a fine town of Fort Esca. We're looking to sell some of our wares and offer our services to merchantmen and women.
You don't look like merchants. What do you have
No,
to
no.
sell?
Our services. We want to protect them.
Mercenaries.
Of sorts.
All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
All right, so they let you into Bestl. There seems to be a lot of business and trade going on here too. Some wagons head to the south, some head further east. But Bestl, in and of itself, seems to be a fairly peaceful town, if not a strangely alert and on-guard town. The guards that you see all seem to kind of be, really just kind of looking about, as if something's up, and they're keeping an eye out for it. So they're all, doing their thing.
Does it look like they're paying special attention to the party or something
It
else?
looks like they're paying special attention to everything.
Oh,
Something's
all
up.
alert.
They're all on guard.
Despite this, Neil, I pursue people that would be interested in the sword again.
Okay. You do find a guy who is willing to buy the sword. Give me a mercantile check.
Isn't that
Come on,
mercantile? Are you saying that wrong? Is that
Oh, it's
merc-
I think it's mercantile. I think he's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
21.
pass.
Cool. You find a guy who will buy the sword off of you for 350 gold pieces.
Fantastic, sir. I make the sale,
Okay.
and then I ask him if he has anything he's looking to sell as well. I'm looking for full plate mail or items that are special.
What sort of special? That's really
Well-
a vague term.
I understand. Things that maybe are more powerful than they seem, or things of
Like
interest
hidden
for
weapons?
things that can do things earthly things could not, perhaps.
No, I don't have any of those.
Any kind of Well, I mean, what's do you have anything of value? Anything super awesome?
I mostly just deal in exotic weapons.
There you
yours
go.
is exactly what I'm looking for.
I
So-
specialize in spears. Do you have any kind of special spear or spear-like weapon?
Look, I don't like the questions you're asking me. I don't deal in any of that stuff, so this is making me really uncomfortable.
You just said exotic weapons. I asked about spears.
Yeah, but you're asking about magic weapons, and
okay.
those are outlawed. So I'm really uncomfortable with this, and I'm just going to go now.
Understandable. Have a good day.
And he walks away.
I have a question. As an armorer,
Mm-hmm.
I currently am in 3/4 plate.
Mm-hmm.
Would changing that to full plate be something that I could gather the materials for?
I mean, you would need an actual forge to work at. You'd need iron, all those things. You could create full plate mail. There's 3/4 plate, there's plate, there's fields plate, and there's full plate. So there's many different stages of plate mail.
I would like the one that offers the most protection.
The most protection is
in-game
full
terms.
plate mail.
Okay.
You can build such things. It is heavy and it is expensive. The weight of full plate mail is 70 pounds. And
So hold on. So 3/4 is 23 pounds.
no, 3/4 is 45, but you have a armor proficiency in
Oh,
plate mail,
that's
so
right.
for you it weighs half as much.
That's right.
Yeah. You can make armor. Armorer. 2 weeks. So full plate gives you +9 to AC. So that would be 18 weeks to make it.
Wow.
That is a long time.
Yeah.
But if it's an addition onto 3/4, would it take less time?
Oh, so you would already have the 3/4. So you,
I just want to add the last quarter.
yeah, but that would just get you to plate, not full plate. So I guess I'm not sure. I'm not really sure the difference between these different plates. I would say maybe you can reuse some of these parts, but you'd probably need to forge other things. So maybe not 18 weeks, but 10 weeks.
Okay. Could I upgrade my armor in segments? Like just go from like 3/4 to the next one and eventually get full plate? And it only takes
4/5 and then 2.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, well, you named like 5 different kinds of armors, so
Yeah.
this would be very helpful for myself and Victorian.
And me.
You gonna rock the plate?
Yeah, I think
Or
I'm
if
gonna
multiple
keep the
people
plate
work
mail.
on it, does it go faster?
I think I'm keeping the plate mail and the problems that it causes with dexterity.
A shaman in 3/4 plate mail.
I know.
I mean,
And this is the jocker that earlier on was like, "Can I have a shield with a leathered skin print across the front of it?" So I can... Later, she's like, "Ah, fuck it. What is the best AC I can get? Like, I don't know. I'll have a snake on it or something. I don't
I'd
care.
like to
Rub
get
dirt."
me some bullet shields. I don't know, would I not want the full plate mail? I mean, Jackery tried it, he didn't really want it. But now, after fighting with it, he kind of likes
You
it.
tell us, man. It's your character.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you could upgrade from 3/4 plate to plate. Not too difficult. To go from plate to full plate, it's actually like heavier armor. So it's not like instead of having like, armor that's like 1 centimeter thick, your armor is now like 2 or 3 centimeters thick. So
3/4 to plate +1 AC.
yeah, from 3/4 to full plate from 3/4 to plate mail is a bonus of 1 to your AC.
How
And
long
what
does
is-
it take?
The fuck? Hold on. How does that?
'Cause I'm down for a double shirtless montage. If we
A
want it.
triple!
Jockey, don't make it weird.
No, plate mail is apparently gives the same armor as 3/4 plate mail. What the fuck? Oh, it's full plate torso and arms and partial legs. So you have the full plate armor for your torso and arms, and you have partial plate for your legs.
That's what 3/4 is right now, right?
Yeah.
So we have the top half already crafted.
Yeah, so to get the full plate for the everything else would take Let's see, that would drop 5. 4 times 2 is 8. It'd still take 8 weeks to get the rest of the armor for full plate.
Damn.
And what if you were making 2 sets at the same time? Would it also be 8?
Or 3.
No, it would be 16.
Or 3? 3. Okay.
We're gonna need to stay at the place for a long time.
All right, guys, we need 24 weeks.
No.
Let's find 50 armorers.
Or you could, get some money and buy it.
Yep.
But then it still takes time with the forging and the blah 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 and the blah blah
Unless
blah.
they have it available.
Unless they have it and they've resized it, which takes some time. Yeah.
Neal, are we like resting at this point, or what's going on inside of the town?
You guys have just come into town. You're going to rest here for the night, probably. Like typically, that's what you do. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, you're going to rest for the day and then head on to Fort Eska.
Do you guys want to rest here, or you want to continue forward?
Then continue.
Well, yeah, we just spend the one day for the sale and stuff, and then you're creeping on Dana, and then other than that, I think we go the next day.
That was in the other town.
Oh, wasn't?
Yeah, we're in a new town. We're in that Veracity town now.
Oh, right.
So do you guys... Go ahead.
Do I pick up on Victorian, like, do I perceive him as being friendly or flirtatious towards Dana?
I think he's trying to be flirtatious.
Right, but he said he's being subtle at it, so I'm just trying to see what I perceive.
Give me a charisma check, Victorian, and give me a charisma check, Tariq.
Charisma or perception for me?
Charisma.
Charisma, okay.
Yeah, because charisma is people
You think
skills.
I'm hitting on you? That'd be incredible.
That would fit
21.
the character.
17.
All right, yeah, Tariq, you totally pick up on his the affections for Dana.
Okay. Then at some point during the travels, I'd pull him aside and I would just say, well, it seems like your intentions are pure, and you seem like a really nice guy.
Sure.
You're probably not going to have much success down that avenue.
I understand, friend.
I just give him that friendly advice, and that's all.
Okay. You guys continue heading down. Where the hell does it go? Heading down the road to Fort Eska. That's great. When give me perception checks, everybody. I need perception checks from the whole party.
Mine's 11, I think.
The young one! Sweet.
Ew.
Of course.
Boom.
26 is pretty
26. Thank you, Smee. You spot moments before they burst from the fort tree line, running towards you, a pack of ogres, also known as ogres.
good. It just came from the tree line. Ah!
Yeah, I mean, you guys are like, it's clearly some sort of ambush that they've set up.
Ah, okay.
The ogres.
How many?
Ogres.